Hello there everybody, and welcome back to Atelier in Meruru. In the last video, I took down some powerful monsters near the Modus Ruins, and by doing so, I was able to get some development points. I'm able to rank up my kingdom, and I got a bunch of levels. So my next objective is to head back to Arls and to turn in our accomplishments to Rufus. However, before I head straight in that direction, I'm going to take a short detour and go to the Garden Ruins, because there is actually one monster hunting request that we still need to take care of. So I've had this request in my log for a really long time, and after defeating the last couple of monsters, I think that this is a little bit more achievable. So just to refresh everybody's memories, this is a request. Recommended level is 40 and you only get 20 points for it, so this shouldn't give you as much difficulty as the other ones near the Modus Ruins, but I never seem to really have any sort of luck with this battle. The main reason I don't like this fight is because a lot of it has to do with chance and luck. This boss is very tough. It attacks multiple times per turn. First of all, which is something to be wary of. At a couple of times in the battle, it will restore all of its HP and strengthen all of its stats significantly, which is insanely frustrating, because you're doing all this damage and then you come to find out that he is just going to undo all of your hard work. And the thing that's most frustrating about that is that he can do this one time, or twice, or 3 times, and each time he does it, he heals more and more HP and gets more and more stronger. You can see there, he just strengthened himself once, healed all of the damage I had just done, and so this is going to make it tougher for me to defeat him every single time that he does this. Now fortunately, I have come prepared. I have come with a lot of healing items, which is going to keep me alive. Another recommendation that I have is to do some very powerful chaining. Have Meruru use an item and then have your 2 party members chain along with their attacks to do lots of damage. You can see also, luckily Sturk can put this guy to sleep, so he lost his turn, giving me an extra turn, which is fantastic. I'm basically just going to go all out. Gonna use all the items that I can to take this guy out as fast as I possibly can. And if all else fails, then I do have my special abilities. Mimi's gauge is actually almost full, so if all goes well, I'll be able to cause lots of damage and hopefully get this guy taken care of and cleaned up in a hurry. Because I'm scared the longer that this goes on, the more powerful that he's going to become. Which is usually what happens to me, and I end up getting screwed over, but I think Sturk putting that guy to sleep actually just saved this battle for me. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to use an item. I'm not sure which one. Let's go with another Spirit Stone, because these are doing the most damage at the moment with all of the elemental stuff attached to them. And it looks like he's nearly down. This is going really well. Actually, I'm very happy about this. If you are struggling, I would say don't worry. Just save before you come in the area. And then reload if you do lose. And just keep trying. Because if you don't put the guy to sleep, or he doesn't have any sort of status effects, or anything like that, and he keeps getting strengthened, then that's just a matter of bad luck, rather than bad playing, I would say. Another thing you can do is you can level up. I definitely recommend being above level 40, like the game suggests for this. And before I head back to Arls, I guess that I can also pick up a few things. For finishing that battle, I will get 20 points. I also got 20 points for using the Spirit Stones a bunch of times. I got some points for using Healing Bells, and I just got more points for actually harvesting 300 times on the world map, I do believe. That was a big fat stack of development points to bring back to Rufus. That's going to put us well on our way towards our next development goal. And Hannah has a new bulletin, which I guess we should go and take a look at. We'll do that first before I forget to do it, of course. So this was just published a couple of days ago, it looks like. So this is fresh, right hot off the press. And everything looks to be going very, very well. I've spent a lot of money this month, mostly just buying a lot of the higher level items like the healing bells and the spirit stones to do lots of damage and to heal a lot, which has been helping out. Definitely don't regret spending the money, that's for sure. And a couple of this other stuff is really nothing new. So there you go. Again, we're doing very well. No real complaints in my opinion. So let's put some stuff in my container. I'm going to take a couple of these things out. I'd like to keep my food and my healing items, but of course we do have some stuff we want to throw in the container. My container's actually getting quite full, I think. Let me just take a quick look. I haven't actually been using a lot of them. I actually have over 1,000 items. I have room for nearly 1,000 more, but it seems like it's pretty full at this point. Just because I've been out for so long, battling and whatnot. Now, it looks like we have a letter to go and pick up. I am going to go visit Rufus, but we should pick up this letter first. And this looks like it's from Yuval. With the help of our princess, our basic development is now complete, but what we still don't have is a Yuval specialty. So we're calling now for any good specialty ideas. Okay, so we got another development from Yuval, which is great. I'm glad to see that things are going well over there.
Huh? I hear someone talking. Is that Dad and Rufus?
However, it is a matter of concern. Surely you are aware, Lord Dessier.
You're referring to the volcano, yes? If it were to erupt now, the area would be transformed back into a wasteland.
Experts predict it won't erupt for another 100 years. Still, nature is ever unpredictable. For one thing, the number of earthquakes lately is like nothing we've seen before. I don't want to assume, but...
Don't speak so, Rufus. You excel at everything you do, but that causes you to worry more than necessary.
Your Majesty, I simply wish to avoid a situation like before. I refuse to allow such a mistake again.
Nothing is decided. A few short years and all will be well. There's no need to trouble yourself too much. Halting development now would cause major issues with the settlers. That being said, keep a sharp lookout.
Of course. If that is all, I shall be on my way.
I wonder what those two are talking about. I can't hear anything. I guess I'll just come back later.
Alright, I'm pretty excited to hit the next rank. So let's see what Rufus has for us. The next rank is Queen's Booming Nation, which sounds very, very exciting. Population has increased by 7,500 people. I think that actually puts us near our goal of 100,000 right there, which is really, really exciting stuff. Alright, awesome. Let's go ahead and deliver this letter from Yuval. And we're actually going to have more stuff to make. We kind of ran out of stuff to make a little while ago, so we need to make a mushroom bed, a few tonics, which I think I have left over from the last request, so that's great. And we need to make some jarred mushroom. So those are all kind of specialty items. It's been hinted a couple times that Meruru really likes mushrooms, so that's kind of her specialty item. It's kind of neat that we're going to be bringing that over to Yuval. And while we're here, let's look at what we can buy with our development points. Last time I built the wonder container and the print shop. And we have a couple of options here. We have Memorial Park still available. And we also have the Overhaul Academy, the Legendary Statue, and the Overhaul School. It's kind of a hard choice to make at this point because I've gotten all of the buildings done that I really wanted to get done. But I guess at this point the Overhaul Academy would be a really good choice just to kind of max out what we can do with our synthesis for those really tricky synthesis. So let's do that. We still have 50 points left over, and if we keep building on what we already have, we should be able to get a few more of these things built. Okay, so from here I think I'm going to swing by the tavern. Alright, let's see what the tavern has for us. Hopefully a couple of jobs that I can do because I'm actually getting quite broke. I spent all my money on healing items and attacking items, so I need to start getting a couple of things gathered here again. I also am working towards one of the development quests for completing a lot of these requests, so I'm kind of trying to kill two birds with one stone here. And some of these are worth a lot of money, so that is awesome. Took care of a few things. Got my income up a little bit, and now I guess I can head back to the workshop. There's not really a whole lot left to do at the moment. I'm gonna have to work on a couple of these quests for Yuval. I have everything except for the jarred mushrooms, so this is actually going to be pretty easy. Hopefully by the time I make these, I'll be able to deliver them all, collect all of the points, and we may even be able to go into Ent or the volcano in the next video, or hopefully within the next couple of videos. And I have a few more fun things planned, but unfortunately not in this video. I think we have done quite a few things and accomplished quite a bit, so I'm going to take a little break, go off screen, and make a bit more progress so that I can see you guys here for the next video. Thanks for watching, and I hope that I will see you next time.